Low effort presentation for the intro of the video to allow for a seamless transition into the title card. Roblox is a video game. On Roblox, there are lots and lots of games. Some of these games are good, which as you can see, I have doors. Nothing else there. Some of these games are bad, like Public Bathroom Simulator. Today, oh wait, also some games are made by bad people. I won't be playing those. Today, and that means about a week ago, about 2 weeks ago is when I started, so a week ago is when I finished, yeah. Today, I played whatever Roblox told me to for a week. Bum, bum. That's it, there's no more slide. You heard the woman. Get the hell out of here. Anyways, welcome to the first game. This game is called Sell Lemons, and if you can't guess what you do in it, you sell limes and oranges? No, most of the time you're just selling plain old lemons. It kind of feels like Adventure Capitalist because you start out with lemons the same way you do in that game, and you also make a bunch of money from the first thing so you can move on to a second thing and hire someone to sell your first thing without you having to watch over their shoulder. And if I wanted that, I would just go play Adventure Capitalist. So, you know, 6 out of 10. The second game I got recommended to me was called Noob Incremental, which is a game where the main thing that makes you money are noobs. Now, you'll notice a pattern with a lot of these games where it's just kind of do thing, make money, leave it alone for a while, big money. And I think part of that is just because that's a lot of the games that I play on Roblox. Like, there are a lot of simulator games, a lot of factory games, a lot of upgrade trees that make my eyes hurt, and Dress to Impress. And I think all of these games, maybe minus one, has kind of given Roblox the idea that I just want to play these games forever and always. That's not to say that this game is void of positives, though. There are quite a few features that I actually really like, namely the runes. Just like every other incremental game, there are multiple currencies, and after you prestige for the first time, you unlock the fire currency. Collecting enough of this allows you to roll runes, which are basically just little buffs that can speed up your progression. I actually thought this was pretty neat because I had never seen something quite like this in an incremental game. I'm sure somewhere it exists, but just the fact that if you collect enough of the same rune, it gets more powerful, I thought that was super neat. I guess the real question is, would I play this again? Yeah, sure. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. I'd recommend this if you like incremental games or anything like that. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know what the fuck was happening in this game. You run to a place and then get caught by a guy, and then he brings you to this thing, and then you turn into another guy. Why the fuck am I a piece of hair? You know, this is one of those steal a brain rot type games, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 1 out of 10. I'd rather gouge my eyes out with a rusty spoon. On day 6, I played this game called The Company. It's a game where you work in a company. If that sounds fun to you, I'm afraid you might be insane. I went ahead and named myself Ava Bentowski because it reminded me of Wazowski. And then I went to the tutorial and experienced what I can only assume to be someone else's first day on the job. Like, I wish I recorded my reaction here because I had no idea how I got here, and it seemed like the guy whose room I was in didn't know either. Anyways, after that one-of-a-kind encounter, I decorated my room, if you can even call it that, and then we all got pulled into a meeting where I was confused and then promoted. This meeting did not help me learn anything about what was going on, but I was making more money, so that's cool. After this, I walked around trying to find literally anyone who I was supposed to be overseeing as part of my job, and I failed. There was this one girl named Bianca who I tried to have a conversation with, but she got on her phone, so I couldn't. Obviously, I looked around for any way to fire her for insubordination, but I couldn't. So instead, I just started rejecting people's proposals out of anger. After this, we had some big meeting, which definitely wasn't laggy at all. I'm not going to show you all the footage because it's horrible to watch, but I didn't learn anything from it. Then we had another meeting. This time it was in the area of my expertise. Nothing came of it. Most people didn't even talk during it. There's only 5 people in this room. What do you expect? Then we all had this elegant dinner, which apparently is just lunch. I mean, this is a pretty extravagant place to have lunch in. And I also got to talk to my guy, Mr. Weiss, and also another guy whose name is Weiss. So that's cool. And then I quit my job. Yeah, I just fucking quit. So, would I play this again? Hell no. What's my rating? 10 out of 10. This last game is just a game about sorting books in a library. I don't have a lot to say, so I'm just going to talk for a second. I think that Roblox games have gotten not worse, but better. I genuinely think that over the last few years, so many dedicated people have stepped up to the plate and absolutely knocked it out of the park with a game that is actually an interesting experience, something that is compelling and worth getting on the website to look at every day for. Games like Doors. I'm now realizing that a lot of the examples that I have are made by really bad people. Let's just pretend that I didn't say the thing about people, and I'm just talking about the game, okay? Let's backtrack. Games like Doors, Grace, Pressure, Dandy's World. Wow. Oh my god. That's horrible. All of these games have managed to bring in such a vast audience, and they've created so much good. Obviously, there's bad actors in every community, but if we simply ignore that and only look at the good, so much has come from these games. And, like, Roblox as a platform has been improved by the existence of these games. The higher the quality of Roblox games, the more it drives other people to make something good. Over the last few years, there have been tons of games that have come out that have been super fun, that are really only popular because they were possible in Roblox. And I think that's such a cool thing, because most people, they can't go out there and develop their own game without having some sort of platform to put it on. Roblox is that platform. It's that gateway. And I think a lot of people look at Roblox like it's something that should be, like, shunned or looked down upon. But just because the company itself is a bunch of weird dorks and a lot of people on it are a bunch of weird dorks, doesn't mean we should ignore all of the very obvious positives that have come out of Roblox's existence. It's weird to say this, but Roblox has genuinely changed lives. It has made careers. It has given so many people, including myself, just so many good memories, and I think it's strange to write that all away just because we're older now. There's still a generation of children who are out there enjoying games the same way that we used to. The same way that a lot of us, including myself with this video, still do. What I'm trying to say is, maybe the next time you're bored, hop on Roblox, look around for a game that seems interesting, and play it. Maybe you'll find something that you really like. And if you don't, maybe you'll find something really stupid and you can complain about it on Twitter. Also, this game is a 7 out of 10. I will not be playing it again. Oh, USA 3, Belgium 0. Goodbye. I'm crying over your casket. Brought some flowers in a basket. I'm trying so hard to mask it. My sorrow peels away at my skin, maybe, but all that I know is you are the only thing I miss. Can't deal with this pain, and I know it's eating me from the inside.